What's going on, guys? Aero here, and welcome back to another video. Now in today's video I want to talk to you guys about some potential rumors that have been going around about the Gen 4 remakes or Pokemon Diamond and Pearl remakes that could be coming next year. Now before we get started, I do want to let you guys know that I am having a special giveaway for the holidays where I'm going to be giving away a digital code for any Nintendo Switch game, and if you do want to have a chance to win that, then all you got to do is head over to my Twitter. You can click the link in the description. I'll also make it the pinned comment of this video. Just head over to my Twitter, retweet the tweet, follow me, and then reply which game you want, and you can choose any Switch game that you would like. So if you haven't had the chance to play like Super Mario Odyssey or Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition or The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, you can pick any Nintendo Switch game. The giveaway is going to end tomorrow. I'm going to be announcing the winner tomorrow, so from the time that I upload this video, you're only going to have about 24 hours to enter, so definitely be sure to go and do that. But yeah, taking a look at this rumor here, I will have it linked in the description. There's a picture here with the number 72 on it, and then it says DP Remake. Now the thing with 72, I'm not really sure exactly what it's supposed to mean. The best guess that I could come up with, and I saw some people talking about it, is they feel like maybe it means there's going to be 72 days until the announcement or something like that. But then again, it's also written as like a time, so I'm not really sure. But it says here DP Remake, and the person basically just says, posting now that I'm free to do so without any issues. DP remakes will have Dynamaxing and thus Gmax, of which there will be less than the 33 that are in Sword and Shield. Now, as many people as there are out there, including myself, who may not be huge fans of Dynamaxing and Gigantamaxing, it does make sense that they would be returning in the Diamond and Pearl remakes, because it's kind of like what they did with Pokemon X and Y, where it introduced Mega Evolutions, but then the remakes that came after Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire still used Mega Evolutions for a lot of the game, so it makes sense that Sword and Shield introduced Dynamaxing and Gigantamaxing, and these remakes that are coming after supposedly will most likely follow and use the same concept. Then it also says here that raids are going to be back, which makes sense. If you're going to have Dynamaxing and Gigantamaxing, you might as well just bring back the raids. And I know there's a lot of people who are fans of the raids and like doing them with their friends, so that's going to be a pretty good feature if they decide to bring it back. Now this next part here is definitely the most interesting. It says that there's going to be 9 new Pokemon, and it's going to be a part of a DLC that leads into the games for 2022. This is going to be a hard one for most people, but please trust me, according to this person. Now they talk a little bit more about this towards the end, so I'm going to look at that and then I'll give you guys my thoughts on it. But the next thing that it says here is that there's going to be Gmax Forms for all the starters, so all the starters from the Sinnoh region. It says here that Infernape is going to gain a flying flaming Nimbus, and its Gmax move is a very Dragon Ball like type of move where it's essentially doing the Dragon Fist move, but it's a big fiery ape face instead, so that's kind of cool. For Torterra, it says design wise looks like a quadruped Gamera with a devastated shell top. The Gmax move sets up Leech Seed on the opponent and Ingrain on Torterra. Now that sounds really broken if you can actually do that, because if you're setting up Leech Seed on your opponent and you're getting an Ingrain, you're going to be getting a ton of health back every turn, or I don't know how long, maybe it only lasts for like a few turns. In that way I guess it would be a little bit balanced, but if you could like just set that up for the rest of the battle and constantly keep getting health back, that's pretty broken in my opinion. But then it says here for Empoleon, looks far more menacing, lean, and looks kind of buff. A version of Empoleon, one flipper turns into a hook or a harpoon like type of thing. The Gmax move is very interesting. It's like a flying press but with steel and water, so it's going to be a move that's going to be 2 types, and Empoleon summons a very huge watery metallic trident and then slams it into the opponent. So for these, we can't really tell what's going to happen in terms of like the design or the Gmax moves, but it would make sense that if they are going to bring back Dynamaxing and Gigantamaxing into the Sinnoh remakes, they're probably going to have a Gigantamax form for all of the Sinnoh starters. It would just make a lot of sense, just like how when they brought Mega Evolution into Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, all of the starters did get their own really cool Mega Evolutions. Now the second half here about the rumor says here, in terms of other Gmax forms, there's going to be Gmax forms for Staraptor, Luxray, Rampardos, Bastiodon, Vespiquen, Pachirisu, Purugly, Skunktank, Spiritomb, Garchomp, Lucario, Weavile, Togekiss, Yamega, Gliscor, Mamoswine, Ambipom, Crobat, Azumarill, Meganium, Typhlosion, and Feraligatr. So that's definitely a lot of Gmax forms for a lot of the fan favorite Pokemon from the Sinnoh region, but I'm sure some of you guys noticed that towards the end, the last few Pokemon were from Generation 2. And it says here in like this last paragraph section, so the 9 new Pokemon will be released as part of the one and only DLC that will come out for the Diamond and Pearl remake. Your character will set on a mission to the Sinnoh ruins via the Sinnoh side of it, and you will go down the dungeon as you progress encounters that are rare, but some of them are for Johto specific Pokemon. You make it to the other side of this and arrive to a new place that is very small and has a few buildings. There is a dead end in which a guard is not allowing you to progress, but the ending of the DLC is setting up for the next games in 2022. They are setting up for a new universe, and it's going to be like GS Pokemon but modernized. 9 randomly selected mons that will be votes in by the fans, which hopefully won't go terrible. So once again, this is kind of confusing. This is like the one part of this entire rumor that sounds like it would really not make a lot of sense for what something that the Pokemon company might do. But basically, there's going to be a DLC now for Pokemon Diamond and Pearl remakes, which that I feel like makes sense. I mean, with what they did this year with Pokemon Sword and Shield and the expansion pass, it definitely seems like the DLC route is kind of like what they're going to try to do now. So it would not surprise me in the slightest if next year we get Pokemon Diamond and Pearl remakes that come out in like November, and then after that they decide to have like a DLC expansion that adds even more content to it. It definitely seems like something that they would do. But in terms of what this is saying with how like this DLC is going to take part in the Sinnoh ruins, that would be really cool, because I remember like there was an event like that in Heart Gold and Soul Silver where you got to go to the Sinnoh ruins but from the Johto side of it, and you even got to create like your own baby version of Dialga, Palkia, or Giratina at level 1. It was a really cool event. So if you could actually do that same exact type of event or something similar to it again in the Sinnoh ruins, but now from a completely different side where you're entering from Sinnoh, that would be so cool. I mean, I think a lot of people would really like that. But in terms of having like these 9 new Pokemon that you're never gonna see before and having that be incorporated with like randomly selected votes from the fans and stuff, that stuff just kind of seems a little bit too confusing for me. But I mean, Generation 9 is what a lot of people think could come out in 2022, so I guess if there are going to be new Pokemon, maybe it would make sense to do something like this. But yeah, there you go guys, that is a potential rumor that is going around right now about the supposed Pokemon Diamond and Pearl remakes, which could be coming out next year. Hopefully they do. I mean, Sinnoh is one of my favorite regions. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what they could potentially do with the Diamond and Pearl remakes. If you guys enjoyed this video, then please be sure to click that like button and also comment down below. Let me know what you guys think of this. How do you guys feel about this rumor? Do you think that it's a little bit believable? Do you think it's not going to happen? What do you think that they could mean from all of this? Definitely be sure to comment down below and let me know. If you're new to this channel, then please be sure to subscribe. I'm definitely going to have some more Pokemon content in the future, so definitely be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on that. Click on that bell to become a part of the notification squad. Go follow me on Twitter at Aero so you can be featured in videos, and also join my Discord server as well. We've got a bunch of people in there who are always talking about Pokemon and Smash Bros and Nintendo, so definitely be sure to join that. And remember to enter my giveaway as well. I am doing a giveaway for the holidays where I'm going to be giving away a digital code for any Nintendo Switch game. And if you do want to have a chance to win that, then all you got to do is click the link in the description. I'll also make it the pinned comment of this video, and you can choose to win any Nintendo Switch game that you want. It is going to end in just a few hours from the time that I upload this video, so definitely be sure to enter that if you want to have a chance to win. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching.